Back in 2011, Hyundai really wowed us with the fluidic Verna. Now that car has enjoyed a reasonable amount of success through its two updates since then, but the competition has pulled ahead. So Hyundai is taking another crack at this mid-size sedan segment with this, the all-new next-gen Verna. It is slightly larger than the previous car, but more importantly, it's supposed to be much better. So, does it live up to that promise? Well, time to find out. In profile, this Verna does look a bit similar to the outgoing model, but it gets a cascading grille like on the new Accent, flanked by larger headlights. The swooping coupe-like roofline and rising window line are familiar traits from the older car. However, it now gets gentler creases along its flanks. The new diamond-cut 16-inch alloy wheels look smart, but feel a little lost in the massive wheel arches, especially at the back, thanks to the chunky rear bumper. The boot line too feels more raised than before, not only giving the back end a beefier feel, but about 20 liters more boot space. The back also sees new, slimmer and wider tail lamps which retain their triangular theme. Overall, it's a striking looking car that still feels compact even though all its exterior dimensions have been marginally bumped up. Hyundai has always done a great job with interiors, and the new Verna is no different. It's got a new steering wheel which has steering mounted controls taken from some of its contemporary siblings such as the i20. The fit and finish of the interiors is top notch, and everything is either made from or covered with high quality materials. While nothing here is segment redefining, Hyundai has stuck to their strengths and delivered interiors that are pleasing to be in. But the company has gone above and beyond when it comes to the features list. While the mid-spec variant gets a 5-inch touchscreen with Bluetooth connectivity, the top-end model gets a 7-inch system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. However, its real party trick, which is a segment first, is a voice command system which works rather well when paired with CarPlay or Android Auto. Where is the nearest Hyundai showroom?
Showing results for where's the nearest Hyundai showroom.
Another segment first feature is cool front seats, which we are sure will be highly appreciated in our weather conditions. The top-end Verna with the options pack also gets a sunroof. Hyundai hasn't skimped on safety features either. Even the base model comes with 2 airbags, while the top end gets 6, along with ISOFIX mounts for child seats and height-adjustable seat belts. Hyundai in fact claims that this new K2 platform is extremely crash-worthy, not only because of all the safety features, but a stronger monocoque made from high tensile strength steel. While there are no new engines to complement this new Verna, Hyundai has made a change in what they're offering. The 1.4-litre petrol and diesel engines have been dropped altogether, and the 1.6-litre petrol and 1.6-litre diesel have been carried over. The petrol makes 123 horsepower and 150 Nm of torque, while the diesel offers up 128 HP and 260 Nm. Now for the diesel engine, the power and torque figures are identical to what they were before. However, peak torque is now made lower down in the rev range with a flatter torque curve. Thanks to this, the ARAI tested fuel efficiencies have been bumped up marginally across the board. There are brand new gearboxes on offer though, a 6-speed manual as well as a 6-speed automatic, with the automatic available on all variants except the base. This 1.6-litre diesel engine offers a refined driving experience. Power delivery is linear with a broad spread of torque, which means taking off from slow speeds is done absolutely effortlessly. Even cruising at highway speeds, thanks to its 6th gear, the engine feels extremely unstressed. It certainly feels like one of the best engines in its class, and is definitely one of the quietest. While the 6-speed manual transmission works really well with its short throw shifter and light, albeit springy clutch action, we are sure the new automatic gearbox is going to get a lot of attention. Unlike the last gen Verna, which offered a 4-speed automatic gearbox as an option, this new car comes with a 6-speed automatic available both for petrol and diesel engine options. It is a torque converter, which means while shifts are pretty smooth, they are not particularly quick, unlike a modern twin clutch system. But this gearbox paired with the diesel engine works absolutely brilliantly, and especially in city conditions like these right now, it's absolutely a boon. The diesel motor is a delight both with the manual and automatic gearboxes, but the refinement of the petrol really blew us away. This 1.6-litre petrol motor is just so smooth. Of course, it doesn't have the same punch as the diesel, but that's because it makes less torque than that. In fact, it makes a little less torque than the same petrol motor from the outgoing car. However, it's spread much better across the rev range, which means tractability is absolutely phenomenal. The car can easily take off from 30 kph in 5th gear, and you slot it into 6th gear at 50 kph, it will just amble along merrily at a little over 1000 rpm. If you've got a need for speed though, you have to rev this engine. But it's not so bad once you actually get it going. The Verna was known for its lackluster handling, and Hyundai has really worked on improving this aspect of the car. Steering geometry has been completely revised, and the chassis too is now much stiffer than before. This certainly has addressed some of the Verna's handling woes, and steering feel isn't as vague as it was before. Even high-speed stability is vastly improved, but it still feels like a soft car, and the way it goes around bends or manages body roll is far from sporty. Again, ride quality is something that the Verna has always done fairly well, and this new Verna delivers more on the same. It rides well over most types of roads, feeling a bit jarring on only the sharpest of bumps. Things in the back have improved for Hyundai, but not by a huge margin. There is a little more leg room, but when compared to some of its rivals, it isn't that impressive. The seats are a bit low, so getting in and out takes a bit of effort. The under thigh support isn't too great either. The swooping roofline and the thick headliner mean that headroom at the back might be a bit of an issue for taller passengers. And the narrower window height also gives a slight sense of being boxed in. This new Verna has fixed a lot of things that were not so great on the outgoing car. It handles better than before, while both engines offer solid performance. However, while it does look different, it's not a huge difference from its predecessor, and rear seat space and comfort is not that great. This might be enough to put off some potential buyers who are looking for a spacious, all-new car. That said, it is good looking both on the inside and out. Quality is top-notch all around, and the car is absolutely feature-packed with some segment firsts as well. With prices starting at Rs 7.99 lakhs for the base petrol manual, going up to Rs 12.61 lakh for the top spec diesel automatic, it doesn't beat the popular Suzuki Ciaz in terms of cost. However, it undercuts the Honda City by a good margin. And for its price, it also offers a fair amount of value in terms of features. Whether this is enough for Hyundai to finally grab a slice of this segment that has long eluded it, only time will tell.
इसी कभी न रुकने वाले जुनून को रफ्तार देता है सर्वो वर्ल्ड क्लास लुब्रिकेंट्स।